And sadly, the Child Advocacy Center says lately it's seen a spike in child sex abuse cases in Mobile County. Fox News reporter Derica Williams spoke with members of that group today. She joins us live now in the studio.
The CAC has really been working hard. They say they're investigating more reports because more reports are being called in. They take the crimes and the offenders very seriously.
The Child Advocacy Center is a safe haven for victims and provides services like interventions, education, and healing. Director Pat Guyton says the organization has been extremely busy lately.
But there's been an increase in reports coming in. And
Guyton attributes part of the increase to the recession.
all forms of child abuse have risen dramatically. Emotional abuse, neglect, physical abuse, and sexual abuse have all gone up since the economic downturn which began.
He says child sex abuse is a growing problem that can only be solved when someone comes forward. To help save a victim, there are things you should be on the lookout for.
A sudden change in a child's personality, an outgoing child who suddenly becomes depressed or nervous. 2, a child that suddenly becomes sexually acting out. A 5 or 6 year old girl suddenly begins mimicking sexual activity. Next, sexual language inappropriate for the child's age. So the physical indicators are a child walking strangely or a child having nightmares. Those would be indicators of child sexual abuse. A child not wanting to suddenly be around someone they've always wanted to be around.
Guyton says his organization is dedicated to intervening in child abuse and getting justice.
Putting people in prison who have molested children is really the best way to deal with sex offenders, because they're out of the community for as long as you can keep them out of the community, and they aren't molesting children.
Now, although the numbers are rising, officials say it's not nearly as high as it would be if all cases were reported. If you know a child who is being sexually abused, contact the Child Advocacy Center.